Hello everybody, Johanne here. I'm doing my Shabby Chic journal today. This is the front. This is just a floating tag. I've got my bark cloth. That's the term for it. It's made probably in the 60s. This is my binding. I've used an old book that I've gutted and repurposed. Look at that nice lacy binding. No, that's not a binding. What is it? It's an edge. Okay, so here we go. This is the prettiest pocket of all my journals. It's a doily that I've embellished with some tulle. I've used the inside cover. I've used Daphne's journal to make the inside cover. Now, I've got some fussy cut flowers over here, and I've done a lot of sentiments throughout this journal. Included a lot of sentiments, I should say. I thought that this little, I think it's a squirrel, was such a cute little thing. And look what it says. And that's what a journal is all about, right? It could be a record of the future, but by the time it's written down, it's already the past, so. And there we go. There's my signature, Brad's boots. Yep. My beads. A few here and there. All right, let's get this back in frame and stop playing around with it. All right, now this page is a digital that I usually use digitals that have children, and I noticed that there's not a lot of little girls in the digitals. I found this one, this little boy, and I said, you know, I need to incorporate that because that's adorable. This is a little golden book. And I've got an embroidery book that I take pictures from. I think I'm not in frame totally here. Sorry about that. So I have two signatures in this journal. And I've done some stamping, which I'm still working on that technique. Sometimes I like how it comes out, sometimes not so much, but we can't give up, right? This little bunny, I named him Harold. I found this sticker in my collection from Tim Holtz. Here's another little digital with little children. I thought that was adorable. How about this? Will you promise never to leave me? There's lots of journaling space in this one. I've recently noticed that when I purchased the journal, the digitals from some people, when they're double-sided, one side is upright and the other side is upside down. I'm not sure if that's a copy mistake or if that's just how they're all coming out. I'm not sure, so I'm backing off on purchasing digitals till I can figure that one out. Her own familiar image tugged at her heart. Got a beautiful floral book with great illustrations that I'm using. This is from 1960. It's a letter, and it's so sweet. I got it in an estate sale. It's from Aunt Grace, and it's funny because I had an Aunt Grace, and she says, I cooked a turkey, but still I was lonely. I am pleased you liked it. I am pleased you liked what we sent you. It just talks about how lonely she is. you know, just sad because that's what happens as we get older. We don't have as much company as we did when we were younger. And I think we need to remember to visit the older people, myself included. LOL. This is a music sheet that I could not find my gesso for, so I started covering it with matte gel, and then I sprinkled some glitter on it, and I decided I liked it. And then this particular music piece says, brighten the corner where you are. I thought that was really appropriate for this glitter. I've got a page from Little Women as my centerpiece for my signature. This is just a flip up. This bunny is so adorable. A little bit of everything. It says the 3 bunnies are eating cabbage. I made some cards to journal on as well. Thinking of earlier days. Yeah, I do that frequently. It's appropriate for a journal, right? How about this one? Please pass the cake. Sometimes that's a good thought. I did want to do a bunny journal, and I've kind of done that, but I didn't want it. I thought it might be too overwhelming to do all bunnies. This is cute. He's saying, what I know. He could talk. I was at a recent estate sale and I picked up a lot of stationery paper. I was happy to get that. I got this card, which is from 1913. The stamp was 1 cent. It's Providence, Rhode Island. I live in the state of Rhode Island, so this is really an interesting find. I got my little charms here and there. If I zoom in, my camera's gonna drop. I don't have a good holder for my camera right now. When my tripod is too big, I need a tabletop tripod that's really good. I had bought a Gorilla one once and that broke. So I'm on the hunt for another tripod. Okay, this is Daphne's journal. Your clothes will love these wash pegs. That's what they call them, I guess, where she's from, wash pegs. We call them clothespins. But this was a perfect place to use those buttons on a roll that I got at Hobby Lobby. Love this embossed paper. I picked that up a while ago. That's just a card to provide another journaling spot. And for the second signature, we'll start off with Little Women. And you know, I have a book that I made in here that goes right there. But I'm trying to get this filming done before the house starts hustle and bustling again. Okay, so we have some little buttons on a bulb pin as a nice little embellishment. It says taken from the past. This is an altered envelope that I named this little bunny Claire. And Josephine, I have a little great niece, Josephine. This is a vellum that I've done some stenciling with. I'm experimenting with that too. There's some nice paper from my one and only Happy Mail, Lisa McCarthy. Thank you again. I have some lace that I just put everywhere because I love lace. I was gonna say, who doesn't love lace? Some people don't. The loveliest things. Make me a promise. This is a stencil. Another stencil. I thought I might turn this into a Mother's Day journal, but I'm not sure yet. I also thought I might open an Etsy store. I'm not sure yet about that. I'm not sure what the fees are for, say, like, if I sold a journal for $50, I wonder how much I would make by the time you post it and they take their fee. I'm wondering if it's going to be worth it. I did something like that on eBay and it didn't work out as much. They took a good chunk of change. You just hold on. A sister's hand. This is some more of that ephemera that I have from my husband's work. And another music sheet that's been altered. And I did some sewing, but not as much as I usually do. I usually do a lot of sewing. This time I made this fairly quick. I like to finish something once I start it. And I like to finish it fast. Here's another piece of ephemera. Now, here's the funny thing. I don't know about anybody who reads this, but it's a piece of mail that I got at an estate sale, right? It's from 1962. And I wonder, because I'm a nurse, I always think about privacy issues. And I'm wondering, I know this person, you know, already left the earth, but I'm wondering about if it's safe to like put ephemera in there with actual addresses and names of people. Like, I wonder if that does anything to could do anything bad. I mean, there are not nice people who are just spending their time figuring out how to wreak havoc for other people, and privacy is a big issue. So how do we handle that when we have a piece of ephemera that's actual people's names? Just a thought. From the very first moment, just some little sentiments to get some journaling inspiration. I didn't make a pocket because I just loved this bird. And I thought this bird had to be viewed openly. I thought about putting some vellum over it, but I didn't want to hide him or her. This bark cloth I got online, and I just love the pink and the gold. So that's my Shabby Chic journal. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a like, please, and a thumbs up, which is both the same. And if you subscribe, you'll help support me moving towards my 1,000 subscribers. I'm like a turtle, but I'm gonna get there. All right, thanks for watching. Have a sunny day.